Now this is a great way to get your kids involved in decorating. Why not have them select their favorite photo of themselves or maybe someone else in the family and simply apply a little Mod Podge to the tile, those 16-cent tiles. Very practical gift. Like so, when you're applying it on there, go in one direction. Make sure you get all those air bubbles out. And take their photo and place it in Polaroid fashion. Start from the center and work your way out. Get rid of those air bubbles. Just push it out. And once this dries, apply a little bit of the Mod Podge on top. You might want to apply it a little bit heavier though, so you can get a nice glossy finish. Now this indeed is the perfect project for kids. This is the second time I'm going to put the Mod Podge on, and just think about this happening during a kid's party or a sleepover, and they're just having fun, but they're yet being creative and creating a memory that'll last forever. 16-cent tiles and a little Mod Podge, which most of us crafters have lying around, and just put it on a photo that maybe existed before the party or either something that you take at the party and just print off with a regular printer. It doesn't have to be laser or high jet. Just print something off, colored photo or black and white, and have it as a little craft corner. And once they're done with that, move on to the other fun activities. This will be dry by the time the sleepover is done. Everybody goes home with a nice little gift. And voila! Now, when you go to the hardware store, you certainly want to take a look at the end caps. That's whether you're at Home Depot or Lowe's. Go to the end caps where you see yellow tags that say clearance. You're bound to find maybe some damaged items like so, where some of the tiles are missing in this particular case here. Or you might even find some special orders that may have been canceled and no one else really wants them, so they end up on the end caps. Now this is a very pretty sheet of tiny tiles, which I absolutely love. And as you can see, I've got my coppers, my chromes, nickel is kind of featured in here a little bit. I think it's just a nice collection of shades of brown, especially considering it's fall. And not only that, if that's the color palette in your kitchen, then this is a great choice for you to make a very unique project. Now I went to Hobby Lobby as well. And I always go to the very back of the store, and they have a clearance wall that may be featuring some of the damaged items. This was like $14.99, and it ended up back there because it's kind of rocky as a little tray. And I guess realizing that, they thought, well, you know, it's also off-grain a little bit. Nobody's going to want it, and I guess it was the last of its kind. So here it is in my possession. So I've got these two great things to put together on a project. So let's go ahead and get started. First, turn your tray upside down and paint it. Now I simply need to cut away 3 rolls of these small tiles for my tray. And I've got my scissors, and they cut oh so easily. You want to cut as close to the edge of those tiles that you're going to keep for the tray as possible. Now simply spray paint the top of your tray. Our tray is now dry and clean, and now all we simply have to do is apply our spray adhesive to the bottom of the tile and add it to the tray. Apply your spray adhesive directly to the back of your tile sheet. Now place your tile onto your tray and let it unfold. It's going to be a little sticky, but it'll work out beautifully. Just one more piece to go. And place that smaller strip on the corner after spraying it as well. And there you have it. Now, to increase awareness of two very important projects going on in the month of October, I've decided to utilize tiles. I've spray painted the back of them pink and purple. And now I'm simply going to spray paint the top of them a wonderful gold. Remember, just hold that spray can above and let the paint simply fall onto the tile. Now I've placed my gold spray painted tile in the center of a plate. The next step is to place a small lid from a jar inside on the very center of my tile, like so. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Elmer's glue and I'm simply going to paint around the edge of the lid, holding it down firmly. Really layer that glue on. Clean up your edges. And now add your spray paint. Add your spray paint by gently letting it fall onto the tile. Lift off the lid and set this aside to dry. Now on my awareness tiles, I've chosen to add a little bit more of silver leaf to this particular one. And as you can see, I've written words cancer free. So now all I'm going to do is continue to apply my silver leaf, but I'm going to go basically around the edges of that circle. Just going around and around, sort of a swoosh kind of appearance. Kind of makes it glow just a little bit. And remember to always finish your artwork on the side. I am now adding a coat of clear glaze. Now it's going to appear cloudy for a few minutes, then it's going to dry clear. And we'll return in about an hour. And there you have it, 3 more great projects using tile. This first one here is simply placing Mod Podge on your tile, adding a special photo, and putting Mod Podge on top of it, and now you have a lasting memory. And I also have my lovely service tray, which is my very first Knock It Off. And then last, definitely but not least, are my awareness tiles. There are always causes kicking off in the month of October, fundraisers, and lots of things to create awareness. And we also kick off the fall season. And 2 causes that come to mind are cancer awareness. Make sure that you have your annual mammogram, and make sure that you have your physical. Take care of yourself. I'm celebrating a friend who is now 10 months cancer-free. She will be receiving this first towel in the mail shortly. I'm so proud of her and for her faith and for her prayers and the fact that she is truly cancer-free. The second tile signifies another great cause that is often overlooked in the month of October, and it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And every 9 seconds in the United States, a woman is assaulted or beaten. Please, if you have friends like that or know someone like that, maybe even a relative or a coworker, let them know that love does not hit, kick, stab, or shoot, or whatever brutal thing someone else may be enduring. Thank you for watching today, and remember, always stay in prayer and stay creative.